One of the most important choices parents will make is where to send their child to school. Will it be a place where their child is valued, cared for, and respected? Where their child can be successful? A place where students are challenged and supported to achieve their goals. Where children can be creative and think big. A fun place. A safe place. A place where they are part of a family.
I think what's different about ambassadors is that the teaching never stops. There is an incredibly high standard there.
With ambassadors, you know that the children are going to be primary.
The focus is on academic achievement, great. But there is more to a child than academic achievement. The health of a child is so important to get their bodies ready for learning.
Their care, their concern, their education, their safety.
The classes are smaller and the teachers have ample of time to interact each and every student, which you don't find in some other schools.
If they are struggling, they work with them one-on-one or provide special programs and tools to get them where they need to be.
We're constantly researching the best practices that are out there and incorporating them.
They are always teaching, they are always learning, and it shows.
Well, I've been completely impressed with the faculty and the staff at the Ambassadors Preparatory Academy.
Oh, the staff is high quality, top-notch, interested and dedicated professionals that want the best for their students.
I really deeply care for my students and their success, and they know that you love them. And
I think every time something comes up that we have to do extra, we simply ask ourselves, is it going to benefit the student?
You see them leading field trips on Saturdays. You see them down there late in the evenings.
Not just our educators, but our counselors and the entire staff.
It's more of a calling than a job or a profession even.
I always ask parents, why did you choose to send your child to Ambassadors Prep? The most frequent response is, the teachers really care about the students.
The students are being exposed to different avenues of learning.
I can integrate math when I'm teaching about rhythms and music notations.
Lots of hands-on manipulatives.
You're going to see a learning center everywhere. We want learning experiences that are beyond the norm. Tennis is taught at the age of 3. Video production in elementary school.
Golf, chess, things that on a normal basis children don't experience or they don't learn.
Technology is another strategy we have used with the implementation of the STEM concept.
The challenge for UTMB is to engage more students who are interested in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, because we know that that's going to be the future workforce.
A major lesson that is taught to the students at the beginning of every school year is how to respect each other as students, how to respect their teachers, how to respect everyone they come in contact with.
What to do, what not to do, how to share the things with others.
The children who come to the Grand are well behaved, they are well-rounded, they are committed to their experience there.
We went to Costa Rica for a week I went with the school, and everywhere we went, everyone just talked about how great the students were. They didn't even know we were in different places at times because the students were so respectful and quiet.
They're thoughtful and not interrupting another person's listening to a story.
They ask intelligent questions.
We've talked about discernment, deciding from what's right or wrong. We focus on honesty.
You can see the difference in them and the attitude and the character.
And that says that something is going very right. And I think a lot of that has to do with the basic education and the training they're getting at school day to day.
The true value is what the students are learning from day to day that will help them to be good decision makers. How to interact with their environment, with their peers, with the world to make it a better place.
And the students at Ambassadors have a real sense of that, a sense that they should be contributing to the larger community, that they should be taking a role in shaping the agenda of what a community discusses.
They have focus time in the morning where they get to talk about current events, they get to talk about politics and develop vocabulary beyond reading language arts.
They are well versed in theater etiquette, and that's because the school makes sure they are.
We also try to take the students as many places as possible off the island so that way they can experience different places and different ways to learn instead of just sitting in a classroom.
They've also been very much involved in our career awareness programs, where students come to UTMB and they shadow various professionals.
These extracurricular things are additional cultural classes that they're able to offer, are offered through partnerships working with people in the community to provide that.
Galveston is so fortunate to have so many people that would like to enhance education. We have a master gardener, and she works with our students on the life cycle of plants. The lemonade project sponsored by Galveston Chamber of Commerce was an excellent opportunity for our school.
On campus were the tennis courts that have been there from Galveston College days and not been used for tennis. With the help of the Permanent Endowment Fund of Moody Methodist Church and United States Tennis Association that also contributed some money, we got those courts resurfaced.
One of the interests of my family is making sure that kids that don't necessarily have computers at home or have access to computers or technology get that chance, and so we've contributed several times to make sure that the kids had access.
She asks for volunteers from the community to come in and be guest speakers or read to the kids.
We have been privileged to have a meteorologist to work with our students.
You know, the first time that I became involved, I was kind of stepping out on a limb, maybe making an investment in APA, but after I saw the returns, and whenever they call, I can't really say no, because you know that it's going to go for a good purpose. You know that they use their money wisely and efficiently.
It's a benefit for everybody. It's a very good investment because the rewards are invaluable, they're priceless.
Ambassadors gives a lot of support with families.
Their extended hours, number one, is so helpful for the parents. It provides extended so you don't have to pay for daycare.
Some of the offerings that we have for the parents are a health and fitness program. We have seminars of various topics. We use the computer lab at Ambassadors Preparatory Academy to help parents enhance their skills in technology. We actually go on field trips similar to or the same field trips that the students have gone to, and in that way, when the child comes home and he or she is talking about what they did for the day, what they saw, or where they went, the parent can now relate to them because they too have gone. We want to work to bring smoother pathways of communication for teachers and parents.
The communication between the school and the parents is excellent. They send out a communication every Thursday, and it outlines the activities for the week and for the following week, and also sometimes for the whole month.
Also, a parent portal has been put in place so that parents can actually look at the students' progress on a daily, weekly, 9 weeks, yearly basis.
Well, special about APA, everybody works together.
Collaboration is part of our biggest strength.
The school is open to everyone's suggestions, and I believe that's good because for me, it feels good to be heard.
And our parents are probably the most involved parents that I've ever seen, and it helps so much in their education.
Any type of activity that they tell us that we need to be at, most parents are really there to help support the school.
The teachers know all the students know all the teachers. And
it's just outstanding how approachable everyone is at the school.
Well, I think APA is an excellent choice for a student in Galveston.
I think it gives students the opportunity to choose all kinds of activities that could be important to their learning.
What I would call a complete education.
I think they have a lot of good things going for the school.
You know what they've done, you know you can go talk to people and kids and families that have been there.
This is not just a school, it is more than a school. The teachers are very much committed.
You know, when I see the teachers, you know, I want to say, well, hey, I want my kid in here. I want my grandson in this class.
They're given the aspirations. They're told every day that, you know, you could be whatever you want to be.
A real chance at a quality education.
Role models for others to say, this is what education should look like.